Welcome, world. Welcome to the latest episode of the 3UnderRatedInfluencers, baby. Bringing in a culture therapy that you won't need to desire, baby. A new studio setup, baby. Got, a couple of folks here. Got two. Got my co-host, my normal co-host.
She's back.
Got our guest
She's back.
co-host back for the second time. Man, I'm gonna let, you know what, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What? Themselves?
That don't mean shit. So I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, and then we're gonna go where we go with.
Oh shit! You know, I thought I was on another podcast.
What show you think you on, CeeLo?
I thought I was on 3 Degrees of Me. You know that one about the separate something in 3 Degrees. But anyway, I got the black Nori representing Memphis, man, for life. Here in the A-Though, baby.
South Memphis.
Got him coming back for the second time. I got straight BS representing Atlanta native. Straight BS, Brian Stevenson. Welcome.
M-Town and A-Town in the house today.
How's everybody been doing?
Ooh, I'm doing good. I just can't stand this traffic out here. What's really going on?
Well, Black Nora, you missed our last episode.
Oh, I guess they said this monkey don't stop no show either.
I see you looking all festive today. You like you got a train jumpsuit on.
Damn!
She look like she
But we bringing in the stock. Let me clear, it ain't no train running over here.
Great jumpsuit on, baby, but I love it.
Says the members only, dude, okay?
I ain't mad at it.
Get it on.
But we really didn't introduce straight BS last to our gripes. Because normally we come on our show, we give our gripes. We talk about what's been irking or bugging us. Did anybody have any this week? Anything that's just getting on your nerve in the world?
Anything getting on your nerves. We also have our studio artists. Let's take a shout out. We'll give a shout out to them as well. So if they have any gripes, they can just throw it out there as well. We love our fans and our audience.
Absolutely.
Yes, you have anything?
Man, I don't have any gripes. It's just, just a long work week. You know, my main gripe is common sense. Nobody had it.
Whoa, that's the main. That's one of the ones that I hate the most too.
Common sense is not common.
It's not common.
It's not as you would think.
I like that. I might have to steal that quote.
I agree wholeheartedly with that because common sense, man, I'm telling you, people don't have it. People do not have it.
And
we take it for granted. We take it for granted that everybody gonna be on the same level as you and got much sense as you do, but they don't.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna tell you when you understand nobody has common sense, especially as a grown adult. When you don't have common sense and they know it, and you address them like they don't have common sense, first thing come out their mouth is, "Why you talking to me like a child?"
Yeah.
Wow, exactly.
Oh, you touched on that.
So when they say, "Why you talking to them like a child?" They don't have no common sense. They don't get it.
I agree.
So when you talk to them like they don't have no common sense, now they feel they're grown now.
So what do you do when they say that? Because in your head, you know that they don't have the common sense. So how do you go from there?
Well, in my field, I gotta play the politics with it. You gotta
That's
talk
a
it down.
dangerous game, people.
That's when you gotta tell them, not talking to you like that. Just making sure you understand.
Makes sense.
Is it coming from a supervisor perspective?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
You gotta.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Yeah,
you gotta wear that hat. You gotta those roles. You gotta wear different caps too. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
But after they out of my face, and I said, "This is dumb motherfuckers." They have no common sense. It's what it is.
I hear you wholeheartedly on that. That's why I don't like a lot of people. I've been telling y'all before, but I just don't like people because of those issues, though. They just don't think and say any fucking thing they want to say to you and think that you're supposed to be like, oh,
just take it like a cheat.
Turn the cheek. We got
or you're not supposed to say nothing bad.
Oh, absolutely.
See, everybody
This is
knows
the topic we're gonna talk about today too.
You poke the bear, you gonna wake that bitch up.
Man,
they gonna be sick when she wake up.
Exactly. They sure don't want to poke your ass. They poke your ass. Oh
Stop
my God. When y'all poke, it don't take much to poke Black Nori, but when you do, she be on your ass like white on white. And that's why I'm telling them 3 degrees out there. Y'all better not poke this bird. Y'all done already poked me, motherfucker, so I'm coming for your ass already. I'm gonna tell you like this here. We gonna shout them out anyway.
You just
The
did.
motherfucker did park commission signs they got on their show. Y'all watch their last show. Them motherfucker got a park commission sign. That's like this motherfucking hood Chappelle or something else.
I'm rich, bitch.
One goal in the master thing. This motherfucker. Baby,
In the words of Rodney King, can we all just get along?
Nah, they wanted war, and they done poked the wrong motherfucker. Them tugboat motherfuckers over there talking about me. Talking about I'm the same size I was in high school. I was like, them dope boy motherfuckers. I was like,
He's a
you dope boy.
Hey.
They ain't rolling poly motherfuckers.
I don't know about that whole thing.
We not.
If somebody say you the same size you was in high school,
It's
bro,
a
you can
compliment.
take that as a compliment.
Exactly. I'm like,
I'm looking like
Because
a skinny
trust me,
Barbie in
people,
high
hey,
school, and now
that
the
is
union
my
don't look like a
people
cabbage
feeling,
patch. I mean,
But I'm a little bit more than what I was in high
he
school.
said just a little bit.
But just a little bit. But bruh, when I got there and go to some function, I'm like, damn, who are you?
that's what I'm saying. That's what you be saying about some of them on that show over there. They look, they motherfuckers. The one that talking, I'm like, are you
Well, I
serious?
know I have
Motherfuckers
picked up
like
some
Homer
weight.
Simpson talking about me. I'm
I
like,
say, bro, it's a compliment when somebody tell you.
Well,
you
thank
Yeah,
you.
because
look
I
good.
wish
You
I
know
was
what?
the same size as
shouts
high
out
school.
to the 3 degrees of me. I appreciate that compliment.
I love this show. I love this show.
Yeah, I do like that show. All jokes aside,
I did watch this last show about the little two little shirts.
They was over, you know, like I said, it's just all good respect, because I still love them, still the same.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Now I do
go ahead.
I'm glad I did look at this one because I remember some of the ones in the beginning. It seemed like everybody was shouting and talking over. So shouts out to them because they're growing, we're growing, and we are like we gotta support each other.
We gotta
It is
support
what it
each other,
is.
because they got like,
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
you know, they got the public access TV thing going on, so they look like.
And now
I thought I was watching PBS. I was like, when Big Bird gonna come out? What is this
you
shit?
remember like the after school special?
That's what they got. They got the after school special. Hey, y'all want to check out a great podcast? Check out the 3 degrees of me, baby. Bring it back to them times when you was watching after school special.
That's
Shouts
our
out,
people.
shouts
That's
out.
our people.
So anyway, world, topic for today. We kind of got a twofold topic today. I'm gonna touch off on the first one. I want to get into pretty much. We're gonna get into perception versus reality. What y'all think about that?
Ooh. Like right now with artificial intelligence, all of this social media, all of this photo ops or Photoshop, all of this filters, like we don't know what's real or fake.
Ooh, you hit
You
a
know
good
what I
one.
mean?
You hit a good one.
And to touch on that, hey, that subject with the perception versus reality is pretty much on the old saying, fake it till you make it.
Ooh.
That's pretty much where that stems from.
Wow.
Well, you know what I say? Faith it till you make it.
She always gonna bring that
I
church
know they gonna
aspect. And for those who subscribe in church, that's so be it. But what about those that don't?
I guess I gotta fake it.
I guess they got
Well, you know, and then
Because I used to
fake
say
it.
fake it till to make it, and then I have grown.
But this whole thing, when you say fake it till you make it,
Mhm.
some people take that in the sense as, hey, I'm not gonna do shit. I'm not gonna get off my ass. Cause I'm just gonna pray on it.
Oh,
Ooh, no,
man,
no.
That's
then,
all.
then I'll make it.
Ooh, no,
Some
no,
people
no.
look at it like
They
that.
do.
Like on Good Times, she said,
No, but they do. Like they're sitting there like, hey, God gonna work it out. I can pray to it, this and that, but you're not getting off your ass.
No,
Making
but
sure that
God
things
said,
happen.
do what you can and He'll do the rest. So you can't just sit around and pray and then you get
And hope for the
evicted.
best.
But when
Some
you
people
put
pray.
your mind to
Uh-huh.
something and you want to do something and you will go get her, then you go try to
You
get it
gotta
and you
go
pray
get it.
about it.
I agree.
But
So
you
let's
can't
clear
just-
that up, because then these people are being led wrong. God said, do what you can and He'll do the rest. I'm glad you brought that up.
Well, what if they just wake up and say, hey, I'm praying that you let me hit the lottery.
And you know what?
Well,
Now,
Now, I do play that lottery when it's real high. I play that thing too.
I like both
So,
of you guys'
I don't
point
know.
to that. And I'll say this. I agree
They're
with
damn
both of your
fool if
points.
they gonna sit around and wait
No,
for the lottery.
because we were taught though. We were taught to believe that if we pray, that it'll come. You know, I'm telling you, that's what they taught. They were like, we're gonna have our heaven and earth on earth right now, while you gotta wait till you get yours in heaven.
But I'm gonna go back to common sense.
That's-
Common sense knows
that's
you
what it
can't sit
was.
around and pray and you don't take your
Yeah,
black
that's
ass to
what
work.
about them dumb motherfuckers that's in church every Sunday that's waiting for it though? That's what I'm talking
I
about. So
know.
it's too.
Hopefully they going to church or they getting some public assistance or something. You can't be that naive and stupid. We going back to that common sense topic.
Yeah, so yeah, please
You
have
better
common sense.
do what you can
Please.
and pray along the way.
Thank you very much. I like that. I agree both. Both
You
of you
pray,
guys on that.
you pray that things work out for the hustle that you're doing.
There you go. That's it. And that's how
That's
we do
it in a
So I
nutshell.
kind of agree with both of you guys on that aspect because you got to
I'm
put.
glad to hear that, T-Lo.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay.
Glad to
Never
hear
know.
that.
Sometimes you never know. Well, let's touch back on what you said about the perception and the reality of what you're seeing across the world on the internet right now, because you may see that person on the internet, looking like something, then you see them out, you don't even know who they are.
Well, that's what God said. Like, she look different than on social media. And women say that too, because sometimes guys be putting on that little filter too.
They do.
Now.
Them filters are motherfuckers.
They
Them filters is
download them
motherfuckers.
apps that like they got a 6-pack and they really got a 24-pack.
But
No.
yeah, it's
So it is what it
No.
is. So I think that we have to just be real. We gotta be real.
But you know
And
that's
the
not
latest
gonna
thing, but now the latest thing that's been popping in social media and everything, people saying now that they're looking for more authenticity. Did I say that
You
right?
didn't say it. You should have been on the 3 degrees. They be saying that shit.
I said
Authenticity.
authenticity.
We need a damn hug for that one.
as far as what? With the
As far as like what you post, your pictures, what you really out here doing. Cause think about it, everybody on
that's
social media.
That's
But no,
not
that's
gonna be
that's,
right.
that's a
Yeah,
trend. But
I
they're
agree.
trying to bring that trend back. That's what's been trending. If you look at those
Real?
feeds,
Oh.
yeah, it's like, oh, I'm gonna like these people picture because they ain't got no filters.
But you got so much fake out there right now. Though.
That's why
There's
they're
too
trying
much
to
fake out there.
bring. They trying to bring that realness back. Did y'all see the beauty pageant? Miss Artificial Intelligent of the
what?
Year.
Are you serious?
Yes,
No.
Google that,
Wow, I'm
guys.
gonna have to look at
They
that.
actually had a beauty contest of
Oh
who,
my
and
God.
these people submitted their artificial intelligent beauty, and they actually crowned one of these women.
Well, I have seen that like with the artificial thing with like I don't want to call them cougars, but like the older women, things like that.
They put
like
the filter, they look
yeah,
younger.
like, and then like when you go on that page, it says on there, this is AI enhanced.
Oh, so they all let you know at least
Oh,
what
they
they're
busting
doing.
them out.
Yeah,
Okay.
like that was AI enhanced, things like that.
Okay.
Which at the end of the day, like I said, with the filters and things like that, everybody playing around with it.
It
So how
is.
y'all feel about that, guys? Like, cause guys are more critical than women, I think. Like, we women, we'll kind of accept you. If we start vibing with you, once we have an intellectual conversation, we'll kind of look over that beer belly and all of that. But I feel like guys are more critical than women. So how do y'all feel about that, dude? Would you want her to have these filters?
Oh,
or
my
you
God.
meet her online, and I'm not dismissing meeting anybody online, DM and whatever.
Yes.
Do it how you do it these days. But so if you see a woman and she look a certain way online, and then you meet her at Starbucks for coffee and she look a little bit different, is that gonna change? But y'all been talking now the whole time and you vibing per that conversation. Is that gonna change how you feel about it?
You want to start out?
Yes and no.
Okay.
What I mean by that is, well, for me, I'm an analyst. I analyze everything. So it's like when you see these pictures online and anything like that.
Yes.
One thing about it is, I pay attention to everything.
You go to the
that's not in the
details.
picture. I go to details.
The background.
Yeah,
The background.
exactly. I go to what you taking that picture? Like what's behind it? Like things like that.
Okay.
So I take that into consideration. You know what I mean? And then I think of, okay, did you tell me your age? Things like that.
Okay.
Then I look at certain things. Like I said, I'm an analyst. I look at hands. I look at feet. I look at
Yeah.
everything.
That's
You know what I
important.
mean? So I can get that whole grasp of things. And
Okay.
then, like I say, you'll go out, meet this person. Honestly, I would say 75% of the time, your picture or what you put out there to that
Profile
person,
pic,
your
yeah.
profile pic is not 100% of what you are.
Is that on both sides, men
Well,
and
it's on
women?
both sides because, like I said,
That's
when a guy put his picture out there, he gonna put his
The
best.
best, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
But and then, in all fairness, I feel like guys don't use filters as much as
No, we don't use filters. Only thing our
They might do
filter.
that beer spray and hairline stuff.
I would give you that. But as far as that aspect of it, yeah, I got you. But as far as just the picture itself, we as guys, we don't put that much thought into it and say, "Oh, I gotta make sure this blemish ain't showing." This, you know what I mean? This motherfucker, this part of my stomach ain't showing. You know what I mean?
Hiding them right
yeah,
as
we
we speak.
ain't hiding it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because we don't
But
think like that.
I feel
You know
like
what?
you know why? Wait a minute, Tito, I'm gonna let you.
you.
But the reason why, because I feel like women are less critical when they're looking at a mate. And I think men are more critical when they're looking at a mate.
Oh, yeah.
So that puts a lot of pressure on women to feel like I gotta be this certain whatever if I'm going to be XYZ. But then on the flip side, I think a woman is more acceptance of a man the way he is.
Okay, but see, that goes.
That's why them tummy tucks, them fake booties,
that goes.
wigs and eyelashes, them snuffleupagus.
But once again, that goes on the topic of perception versus reality. That's
Right.
a perception that you feel that we as men look upon. But honestly, we want to see what that rolling over in the morning pillow face look like.
Beep.
It's gonna
We
look
need
like
to put that out there for these women.
But no, we want to see that. Don't get me wrong, we want to see you at your best and things like that. But
you want to see it every day.
we want to see it every day. You know what I mean? That's the reason. Honestly, that's the reason why a guy invites you out to breakfast.
Or swimming, right?
I ain't gonna say swimming.
That would be funny. That's funny.
Y'all ain't gonna really touch the pool like that.
Not with them
But-
wigs
yeah,
on.
But that's the reason why we want y'all to come to breakfast. We want y'all to come to breakfast because if your ass get up in the morning and do yourself up like you going out to the club to go to breakfast,
That's
we
the
know
problem.
something up. That's a red flag.
Okay.
You're not trying to really show us you. Because we're going to breakfast. We're going to sit down, we're going to eat, have a good time.
So I'm assuming this breakfast date is way before y'all spend a night together and wake up together with each other, right?
Oh yeah, I'm going to
Okay,
breakfast.
gotcha,
I'm going
okay.
to breakfast on the
Okay.
date, period. I'm
Okay,
going to
gotcha.
breakfast or lunch. I ain't even going to dinner first.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, so that's different. Okay.
All right, folks. I'll let y'all have y'all say. So yeah, on that part, I don't want to date a woman like that with the fake. I
Okay.
don't want no fake hair. I don't want no fake eyelashes, the fake
You like the
breasts.
snuffleupagus?
The breasts, maybe. I don't know.
Oh my
Ass,
God,
all
that's a
them-
double standard.
ass,
Right, because you just said fake nothing, but I'll take them, but them
blood, movies. That may be one, but that's a stretch. I mean, I may, but I don't want it. I don't want the fake. When I'm looking at that, when I go out and I see a totally different person, I'm leaving.
So question, Tilo. What if you fall in love with a woman and then you are head over heels in love with this woman?
Before?
And now,
I mean,
before. No, I'm just saying once y'all dated
And
and
then
did
I see the
everything.
real her.
No, let me finish the question, Tilo.
Okay, my bad.
What if you fell in love with her and y'all are, she check all the boxes, etc., and then she one day feel like she want to go get some weave and some eyelashes?
She
Are
already
you
know.
gonna mandate that?
She already know my standards and what I allow.
So she gotta do what you say?
That's what I'm gonna tell her from the beginning. I'm not with that. If she can't
What if she
accept
don't
it,
want them members on the shirts?
then
You gonna change her?
I will. If I love her like that, I'll change.
So guys, be girls.
But let me
be
tell
girls.
y'all-
To pick,
Oh, go ahead.
to piggyback off what he said that he would tell her that off the rip. If you tell her
But
that
that
off
might
the
not be
rip,
a conversation though, because he might not think he have to have that conversation because she's
Shit.
been real all these
That-
years.
you know what? And
So
that
you
is-
had
and
every
that is the
relationship you've been
breakdown.
in.
That is the breakdown in meeting someone and being in a relationship. Nobody is keeping it real.
That
Keep
communication.
it real, communicate. Let
Key.
your partner know this is where I'm at. This is what I expect.
So let's be
This is-
realistic. You told your partner, okay, I'm feeling you, girl. Woo, woo,
I ain't
woo.
dealing with
You
that
can't
weed.
never get no weave with no
Hell no.
eyelashes.
Hell
We
no.
over. You had that conversation before.
Absolutely.
In the beginning.
Absolutely.
I don't believe it.
Shit.
I don't
So
believe
I want to touch on
At
something
all.
else too.
You know what? And I agree with you on the
Yeah,
simple
I don't
fact.
believe
Yeah, but I agree with you on the simple fact that, let me ask you this. So you go out, right?
Mm-hmm.
You meet somebody. Y'all vibe, everything. Cool. Blase blue. You take her home. Let's just say it's a one night stand.
Ooh.
You take her home.
Well, you frown upon that? Really?
No,
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 not a
no,
one night
no.
stand type of woman?
No,
Never?
I can say never, but
Exactly. So
But-
hush.
but
Don't
you-
take one
you
time.
take- but
I ain't say I did
you
it
take her
either,
home. She a cool chick. You take her home and everything.
Okay.
Everything good. Blase blue. Have a good night. You find out the hair ain't hers.
The
you
track.
thought it was hers.
But it don't matter. But the hair ain't hers, the eyelash ain't hers. You gonna stop talking to her because of that? But she was a cool chick.
I'm not. But at the same time, once I get my fingers caught up in them tracks, I'm telling you, they got to go. They got to go. That's for sure.
T-Lo.
I'm just being real. That's just me. Everybody, I'm keeping it real as like,
Well, you know,
No.
that's just me.
that's you. That's you. I
That's
got
just
it.
me.
No,
I got it.
I don't agree with that.
But-
T-Lo.
That's
You're not
true.
keeping it real.
Shit.
I'm saying, no, he keeping it real. No, he is keeping it real.
Yeah.
Because the thing is,
Tell you.
if that happens and he tell her, hey, that ain't gonna work for me, this is what we're doing, now they can decide where they're gonna go.
So I got a
I
question.
never had a woman take out a
What
track
if you
before.
marry a woman
Uh-huh.
and she never had them tracks, but for her wedding day, she put little tracks in there.
That's,
So, but then now she like it, because that's how women get caught up with weave. They be like, oh, I feel like doing my real hair. Most women who have weave, they ain't bald head. They just like the convenience of weave.
some guys
And
can deal with it. I refuse to
but
deal with it.
listen. So she put it in on her wedding day. Y'all in the honeymoon, you see them tracks. And now you like, what the heck? Take them tracks out. She said, no, I'm not. You gonna divorce her?
I'm not gonna divorce, but I'm like, this it though. The
Well,
buck
for one-
stops here now.
For one,
That's what I'm
it doesn't go to that point of saying divorce her because he had already let her know before
I'm
this
not okay with
wedding
this.
happened.
I'm not okay
So
with this.
I don't believe
she
he
knows-
let them know.
She knows
Breaking the
that
rules.
after this wedding, she has to go back to what she agreed to as
What
far
she
as
used to.
him.
Man, she know what the dough is. Better exit stage left out this motherfucker.
So you gonna spend all that money on that wedding?
Give a fuck.
all
I
that
would never
time
spend all no money on no wedding.
for
though,
a
either.
weave
I'm
track.
not the type of guy
We're
who's gonna
not
spend all
even
that.
going on that.
I'm not.
You
So
already
then
know
what
that's
she
what
said,
I'm
you
talking.
can't use your Duke hair color, your Duke relaxer,
Ooh.
and you can't dye your hair or your beard no more, or she
Then
out the door.
I'm gonna listen
Well,
to her. Is that what she
I
wants?
don't even know what that's about because I'm part of the Salt and Pepper Gang. So
Hey,
I
It's
it's
up
not
to
about
them,
that.
and we
don't even know what that's
in the
about. You know what I mean? I ain't down a goddamn thing.
So now we're gonna move on. But I want to touch on one more thing that Straight B has said about these guys out here not caring about their appearance. Shit, these guys care. Y'all must ain't seen
You
these
think they
new
don't
crop
care?
of guys. These lame
No,
ass
I
guys.
think you said
these
they
days-
didn't care.
Now they not as much as interested. It's
Okay.
changing, but these guys now they looking to be the woman in the relationship. Y'all haven't seen these catering guys. They looking for a woman to be upper hand their asses. I'm like, these some lame
What
ass
you
niggas.
mean?
They want,
T-Lo.
oh, these guys right here's the new crop. They want a woman to ask them out, take them out, and do it, treat them like they the woman. You ain't seen that shit?
Yeah,
You tell me them guys ain't
about
filtering
that.
their shit?
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers probably got the hairpiece on and some more shit.
What?
Probably lining up their eyebrows
Just
and
see
some
how
more
to
shit.
say.
Well,
Yeah,
they
I'm
can wear
saying.
mascara and everything.
Exactly. So they're all like, they out there. This nigga-
Well,
I don't
question
like them
about
niggas,
that.
but they out there.
Do you
I mean,
think
no
they
offense,
kind
y'all,
of towing
sorry,
the
soft
line a
niggas,
little
but-
bit, like they might go either way,
Now they straight niggas. Well,
and they put
young
on
men.
mascara and all
They
that?
straight niggas, but not real niggas.
They not, cause they talking about
Wow.
they want a woman to take them out and ask them out on a date. I'm like,
That's
some
because
straight
Chivalry
bullshit.
is gone.
No,
And these
Chivalry is not
women-
gone.
I feel
Chivalry
like
is not.
Chivalry has been
You know,
let
y'all,
down
and you know what?
because these women don't require a
Y'all-
person to
ooh,
date
Y'all
them.
make shit.
Not
with
y'all,
them.
cause ain't
You
nobody.
take- don't you
No,
require that?
don't
I
say
was
y'all.
about to say.
That's what I'm about to say.
So
Don't
y'all-
put me in that category.
women, so-
You better hold that door. You ain't gotta open my car door, but when
Thank
you going
you.
into
So
a
I'm-
restaurant,
No,
What?
you
hold on,
better
stop
open
it right
that
there.
door
Oh,
in the
let's go.
restaurant.
Okay.
She said you don't have to open the car though. So
This
that's the
is being
whole
too
thing.
extra.
But no, how is that being extra?
No, this
Because
is like-
you
I feel like-
either you want this guy to cater to you or not. You
I
can't say
do want him to
you can't
cater to
say
me.
don't open the car though.
I ain't gonna
but
tell him
open
not
the
to, but if
restaurant
he
door.
do it, that's just a plus.
this is the whole thing. What if that man? This whole thing. Stop.
Y'all know what? I want to remember that. She want to chime in about the door opening thing.
Come on, audience.
Chime in about how you feel about.
Man, I don't know what's going on.
Somebody opening the door because she was over there screaming like she got to say something about the car door opening.
I am one who requires all of that. You have to open my door.
Why is that?
Of the car.
Because
of the car door. You said the car door.
She said all of us.
Because that's what you're supposed to do.
But Black Nora, you said you were cool without the car door.
No,
why
you
is
ain't
that?
gotta do the cuz. It's just okay. We
It's
pull up to the
overboard. It's
restaurant.
kind of overboard.
It's just too much.
It is too much.
So like,
sometimes it's okay.
I mean, if you want to do it, I ain't gonna stop them. But my thing is, that's not a requirement for me. However, when we're walking up to Ruth Chris, you better open up that door and let the lady go in first. Now, I do require that, or I feel like you ain't got no home training. You don't know how to treat a lady. But you don't gotta do the car door. But every time we go somewhere, you better hurry up and run and grab that door. He ain't even got. I'm gonna take it a little bit further. He ain't even gotta pull my chair out when we get to the table. I think that's just.
I mean, if you want to overkill, sometimes it's okay to cater, help your woman put her coat on. It's some instances, but not every single time. That's all I say.
But now, if you want to do that,
oh, okay. What you got? Okay,
I disagree on both of y'all with that.
Let's go.
See, y'all related, so y'all can't date each other. So, but
she used to be a Brian. She a doctor's now. But
this is the whole thing. You cannot pick and choose. You cannot pick and choose when a man should be a man. And it's like the whole thing, like, yeah, you want to say, pull up the roof, Chris, and he open the door and y'all walk in.
So you think the definition of a man is doing all those things?
No. I didn't say the definition of a man, but honestly, the definition of a true man is opening doors regardless. A woman should never have to touch a door. A woman should never have to touch a seat. That's bottom line.
I got
period.
question.
Oh, wow.
I got question. So it's pouring down rain. You still gonna run around that car door and open up there's your mama's door?
For one,
you gonna lay your jacket down toward the puddle?
No. If it's pouring down raining, for one, I'm finna make sure I have an umbrella for you to get to
so
the
you
car.
Gonna go around
for two, yes, I will walk out. For two, everywhere you go is a curb. I'll pull my truck up to the curb, so the only thing you gotta do is slide.
Yeah, my boo do that. I
so
love that.
that whole
and
thing
he'll go
is,
get the car and come back and get the car.
No, your feet are not gonna touch no puddles or anything like that. For the simple fact, a real man gonna understand, hey, where them puddles at, and we're gonna avoid them puddles. So make sure you ain't gotta walk through.
Okay.
I'm always proactive.
So you gotta go around and open that door.
You ain't gotta do it. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, but let me ask you this. So you pull up to the curb and let her out at the roof, Chris. When you pull up to that curb,
I'm getting out opening the door.
that's why I just about to ask you. Gonna pull up, skirt, 20 cars behind you, gotta run out and open the door for her and let her out, then run back, and then the car like, bong.
I give a fuck about them cars.
We got a gentleman in the house. We got a gentleman.
I respect the lady that I'm with. I don't give a fuck about them people
I ain't
behind me.
mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
You always do that.
Always.
Commend that.
That's my
Always.
curse. That's my curse.
Dang.
That's my curse.
It's a gift. It's a gift.
No, that's my curse.
It
Because
could be a
advantage of it.
every motherfucker got a date, the motherfuckers fall.
What you mean fall?
They fall.
Grace. They fall from your grace.
No, I didn't say
They fall in a
from
puddle?
my grace.
I'm confused.
No.
They fall for him. For that and Chivalry.
Thank
They
you.
like, hey,
That was what I'm saying. They
Oh,
fall.
so then I pose another
They
question.
melt like butter.
They
So
fall.
then you just doing that for everybody, even though it's somebody that you might not want to
That's
like.
It could be somebody that I'm not even gonna talk to no more.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
still finna show them.
Showing it.
I'm still finna show them that
She-
You
respect.
better
She's
stop
that woman.
doing that because
She's
they
that-
stalking. You said they falling.
They're falling. And you're exactly right.
He might still have some more speed dial. He might have some more speed dial. Cause that's not happening like it should. Like I agree with him to a certain degree. Like I said, I'm gonna treat a woman like a woman. I agree with that. But every time, I may not get the car door every time.
I'm just caught every
And that's
time.
not a requirement for me.
That's
And-
just me. That's
and
just
if
my
he
thing.
do
That may be
it,
my
of course
fault.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
in the
reject
car though.
it. I ain't
I'm
gonna
in the car
say.
though every time.
Yeah,
You
I ain't
touch-
gonna
you
say
touch that-
nothing,
You
but-
touch that door handle, we might as well go and take you back to the house.
So that's a deal breaker?
Huh?
That's a deal breaker.
Hey, you hear that?
It's not a deal breaker, but
Your straight business white out there. She listening.
It's a
She
deal.
out there listening.
It's a deal remaker. It's what I'm saying. If I'm gonna go out with her again, because now I'm finna. That's one thing about me. One thing about me, I'm finna open doors. I'm finna take you where you need to, where you want to be. Things like that. I'm finna see how you conduct yourself at the table.
Okay.
Things like that. I'm gonna see if you gonna order something sloppy or you gonna order something that you really gotta eat with a fork and show me how you know how to eat.
And that's a thing. That's a pet peeve of mine too. I do not want to go on a
No
date.
finger food?
I mean, he can eat a finger food, but he better know how to wipe his mouth and have
etiquette.
good table etiquette
Hey,
okay.
when we
The
out.
only finger food is some oysters. If y'all get some oysters, that's the
You
only
gonna
thing.
fuck them right up anyway, so
Yeah.
that's easy.
Yeah,
What
okay.
about chicken wings? Is it a certain way that you require?
She said chicken wings.
That's funny.
So,
That's funny.
oh Lord.
Everybody love chicken.
So let's move on. We're gonna stay on this for a couple more minutes, but let's move on into about, let's say, business and owning businesses professional wise. Let's go on that perception versus reality in that aspect. What do you guys think?
What you mean? Elaborate. a little
Okay,
bit,
because I'll say this. I mean, the world has this view, especially coming from, let's start with the white race. They think that we're on an equal playing field. Their reality is that everything is equal now.
No, that perception.
I mean, their perception, my bad.
Bring
Their
it back
perception
up,
of
bring
it,
the
but
topic back.
my bad. Their perception is, but the reality is that it's not.
It's not.
So
I
that's
agree.
where I'm going with that. I'm
I
like,
agree.
because when you think about businesses, schools, profession, it's still very unequal.
I agree.
So, but their reality and our perception is totally different.
Mhm.
So, what do you guys
Do
think about
you
that?
think that they're just being nonchalant and ignoring? Like they know it's not equal. There's no equality out here. Do you think that they are just saying it as a sorry ass excuse because they don't want to just face the facts? Because if you get a motherfucker to admit something, that's a whole different ball game. So I think maybe they know it's not equal, but they don't want to admit it, and they're just trying to fabricate and hope that it might change.
Okay.
Y'all are going to something deeper than what you need to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, y'all can really just go with this presidential thing that's going on.
Oh,
right now.
wow. We didn't even touch on that.
Because the perception is that, it can be a fair race, everybody doing their thing, But you got a convicted felon, a convicted motherfucking, well, I ain't gonna say convicted felon, a guy who grabbed pussy,
Oh my Jesus.
a guy who
It's true.
initiated
Pay whores.
a run on the White House.
Wow.
Like, you have all this in this guy, but the reality is he's the only, I hate to say it, the only white guy that's in there with money that
Don't
these
give a
people feel that he can lead us to this Nazi white power.
Oh, wow.
Oh, BS is not BS
Well,
right
they
now.
don't-
He
they
gets
don't-
real.
That's
They
straight.
don't-
Now,
they don't-
BS, you told us now we shouldn't be going there, but I think you're going a little bit way deeper.
Well,
than-
for one, I'm
than-
just a peon, so I can goddamn go anywhere I want to.
Don't say
So,
peon.
because if he tracked me down, then hey, it is what it is. I know I'm important here.
If he track
You
you
know what I
down,
mean?
that
But
motherfucker
at
got
the
shit
end,
up to do.
like I
That
said,
mean we going viral.
but like I said,
Hey,
like I
Trump
say,
dead.
so the perception that that everything is equal, we know it's not equal. The reality is we know it's not equal.
But
Because you
Tito
got
said,
somebody.
do you think they really feel like that it is?
No, it's not. It's just the only person that got viable to run. That's it. Nobody else is gonna run. He has the money. I ain't gonna say he got money because
Right.
the motherfucker
He
got
got
filed
the
bankruptcy.
influence.
Yeah.
He just had the influence over the
He
people.
doesn't have the influence over the people.
So
Absolutely.
that's
do
the
you
reason.
think that they think, those people that you're referring to, do you think that they believe that it's equal playing field?
No, they know it ain't.
Okay.
That's why
You
they
know
want
why?
to get. That's why they want to get in office so they can show you.
I can tell y'all why though.
They've been showing
Why
us
they
before.
think it, you know why they think it is an equal playing field? Because they looking at us like niggas. Y'all were nothing but slaves. You good now, nigga.
Right, so why you complaining, nigga?
Exactly. They said shit. You good.
Yeah.
The fuck you talking about?
Nigga, we off y'all now. We on
We let you get middle class, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
And so this is the
They
question.
think that's what they think.
Since BS brought up the politics and stuff,
Uh-oh.
you know, we were just looking at.
I wasn't even touch on
We were
that
looking
shit.
at the news.
Mm.
Do you think that so-called shooting was staged?
Ooh.
BS brought it up.
By all means, yes.
Why? Why did
I
y'all
agree.
think?
I think it was.
What was the backstory behind
Because
it? Why
he
was
didn't
it?
seem like he was shocked by it. Then they put the ketchup on his ears, you know. Y'all saw that little meme.
This what
And then,
I'm finna end that already.
like, come on. Then he talking about fight the power of fight.
This the whole thing. Now, you got a motherfucker that was able to shoot in that direction.
And then
With
he
no, this whole thing.
AR.
This whole thing. If that nigga had an AR,
Was it an AR?
I don't know what gun that is.
They said it was a rifle.
This is what I'm finna school you.
But
this
not
shit.
that type of rifle.
Okay, now this so okay.
Come on,
The
BS.
motherfucker had an AR. Motherfucker had a 30-30. Motherfucker had a goddamn motherfucking
Saturday
50
night
cal. Yeah. You might as well should have said that. Should have had 50 cal. It's the whole thing. Y'all ain't thought about it. They got all these pictures of that nigga on the roof. This is the Secret Service in 2024.
Right.
You got average camera people took pictures of this nigga on the roof. But you got a Secret Service that scoped out over 2.5 miles of area.
And if the Secret Service, then the local police authorities did.
Hey guys. But we don't protect. He's not the president though, guys. We don't have to protect him like that.
No, he was president.
But
Wait,
still,
he was in office.
Just saying, I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a Trump supporter.
When he was
Hey,
in
guys.
office, when he
I'm
was
telling
in
you, guys.
office, he already passed a bill that any president
get at least
get
five.
Secret Service for life.
At least
I know,
5 of
but
them.
they not at full impact.
Listen, man, you ain't listen. They got pictures of this nigga. TMZ got pictures of this nigga walking around, doing everything. You got this nigga with his leg cocked, all like this. You got regular people that shot these stills. What's Secret Service at? But they say, oh, that's what that nigga.
They were so into his speech though.
Bruh,
They were into his
They
speech.
was into that
behind every great assassination or
They
assassination
take them out when they want to.
they take their ass out.
They didn't want to. That was a.
Have you ever known?
That's
Has
all.
anybody? I don't know. I'm not educated on it, but
So,
anybody who done assassinated or shot at a president, have they
Nah.
ever been brought into custody?
They
I don't know.
They
I don't answer that
well, I
question.
can answer that question. They did.
They did? Okay.
So let me
Wow.
ask you this: what was the nationality of them? Because I know you call them the N-word, but you know we use that.
Oh, he was a white nigga.
I want to get clarity on good
This white
people.
nigga.
Chime in. Tell us what you think about it.
Absolutely. We want to hear what you think, world, about that topic. Because, like I said, I could go all day about that one.
Everybody already know,
Yeah,
man.
that's too easy. That's
I
too
knew
easy
the
right
first
there. That's too
hour
easy.
when they was covering
That's
it
too
over and over
It's
and
too
over.
easy.
They never
Man.
said his nationality. We were like, okay,
All they
he
wanted
ain't
to do
no,
was
he's not a
everything.
minority.
They just wanted him to be a patriot. They know he gonna win this election
Listen.
now because they know he would probably gonna have a tough
Because
time.
people like fight.
And they're
You
like,
already know.
let's go get
Fight.
everybody and their mama that say Trump gonna win this motherfucker.
You already know. Ain't no more shit going down since the DC sniper. That's the only time that they turned out to be black.
Damn,
Besides that,
That was some
damn,
cold-blooded shit too. That
Yeah.
motherfucker, it took a long time to catch that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
damn,
Yeah.
damn.
Besides that,
And in all fairness, because you know the African people don't consider us black. I won't say they
Well,
were black.
I don't say
they
that,
were
like,
other-
I say they
other-
just don't like our our ways of American ways.
we steering away.
Okay, we are.
That
That's
right
another
there, that's
topic.
that's
But I want you to say they black because they
So,
were really black.
so people,
They were other blacks.
the next topic gonna be Africans and Americans, African Americans.
Tune in,
Talk about
guys.
this.
Chime in.
Okay, we running out of time. Let's talk about our last topic because we're gonna do 2 topics. We're gonna touch on this one. I'm gonna let Black Nori, steer the wheel on this one.
Which one? Tell me again.
Damn, she
Tell me.
dragged you. Put that drink down. This motherfucker. Yeah. I thought you could handle your nigga, Black Nori.
And I guarantee you,
We need a train. We gotta be on the train.
Oh,
Damn, hold up, man.
Let's get
Hey,
it.
I gotta do the game dash. Pause on that. He said we gotta do the train. We're gonna pause on that. Pause on that.
Take that. The only train we're doing is to get that, you know how the cargo come in and the supplies. So we can trade out the member only shirts.
Okay.
Tune in, guys.
So let's get this last little topic out the way
Hit that
before we
like
leave
button.
y'all people. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. So she forgot our whole damn topic. But anyway, we're gonna talk.
I want him to remind me. Okay?
We're gonna talk about pretty much she saw this guy on social media, and he was a doctor, and he was talking about the black English. I mean, the language, black English language that's coming
Black
from
ebonics,
black ebonics,
basically.
pretty much, yeah. So basically, what do you think about that, though?
I don't know, because when I was looking at some of his material, I was kind of like on the fence with it, but then I agree with some of it, because he was like, yeah, Ray be like, he don't be, everybody know I love Ray. Shouts out to Ray. Ray be like, he be tripping. So he's like, Ray really ain't falling. They saying Ray is like doing some other stuff that people don't agree. Then he was like, oh, I'm gonna call Ray. I'm about to go to Ray job. Ray really don't be at that job like that. So he was trying to break it down to, I guess, maybe some of his people or people who don't understand the Ebonic language. And he was trying to say what they really saying and what they really mean, but they just saying it in a slang. So
Okay.
I don't know. I had mixed signals about it. Did you look at that doc?
I did look at it, and what he was basically saying, he was saying that it was more detailed and it had more meaning than a lot of people give it credit for.
Right. And
in a
he's doing a
sense,
whole study on that.
he's writing a book on it and everything, and I say to him, not to discredit him or anything, I think it's bullshit, because our language is our language. I mean, it's straight from our perspective. He's trying to put too much on it. Just leave our shit alone and let us have that, because if I be going outside, that's all I mean. Don't try to put too much into it. He's trying to say it has two meanings, it may mean this. That's what the fuck I meant.
And then, but then on the flip side, and you know, BS, I want you to comment on this, with you being a Georgia or Atlanta native. You know, Atlanta got their home language too.
Like New
Break that
Orleans.
down,
Like
bro.
New Orleans.
My sheniggas for shenigga, my nigga, she.
Cause you get into
But
New
so,
Orleans,
what do you
motherfucker,
think
know what
about
they saying.
that? Yeah.
Well, with the Ebonics in every native, I ain't gonna say native language because I don't.
It's not native.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, Ebonics, when they put Ebonics out there, they said, okay, Ebonics is a language, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was funny.
Okay, when they said that, this is the whole thing, like, we still talk regular, traditional English.
And we know how.
And
For the most part of us.
for the most part, but we put certain words in there to replace certain words. And that's the thing, when you look at the Ebonic side of it, that's pretty much what we do. We'll talk in an English language, but we'll replace certain words with Ebonics. And sad to say, we replace words with Ebonic words when there's words that we can't pronounce. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh.
It sound like somebody from the 3rd degree.
Can't pronounce.
Shout out to Max Food.
We can't pronounce, or we don't even know the real definition of the word.
Okay.
So we'll slide in an Ebonic word. You know
To
what I
make
mean?
up for it.
Yeah. To make up for it. That's where really Ebonics come from. That people don't. People might agree or disagree, but that's where Ebonics come from.
Okay.
I be agreeing with you right
I
now.
be liking what he just said.
I be liking that.
That's where it comes from. Ebonics comes from we not.
Ooh, he said
Yeah,
He did it again.
we not here.
But it's us trying to put our words in the place of y'all words so that we understand.
Wow.
So I get that too, and I'm gonna add to that too, BS. I think sometimes too, you know, we got all these different nationalities around us, and they speaking all these different languages. We got our language too. We be talking, and you don't know what we saying, and that's what we want. Sometimes we don't want y'all to know.
Stay out of our shit, because
stay out of our shit.
You know what they don't know? They try to use it. When you hear somebody them white motherfuckers try to use our shit.
They be wanting to be like us.
Exactly. They can't let us have shit.
Man.
They have a goddamn
They
thing.
have Nothing.
Prime example. What the hell the word swag meant?
Hey, that's my favorite word.
Everybody was using that. Well, they were using, we got that swag. This
For
and that.
sheezy too.
They
For
gonna take-
sheezy, my
like,
niecey.
They take everything.
They
take
try to
all
steal
our
that. They try
style.
to
Because they love it.
Yeah,
They love it, but they hate it.
yeah.
That's so
Even
sad.
down to the braids and the
Man, we
twists.
can't have
You go
nothing.
to Jamaica, you see Caucasian with all
Oh, yeah,
kinds
they
of
wanna get
braids.
that braid.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So let's embrace each other in our cultures
Yeah,
and
because we
learn
take
from
y'all
them.
shit when we go
and
to job
live from
interview. We gonna be
Well, honestly, I'm gonna be like this.
what's that?
I gotta take my Dr. Umar stand.
What we got?
Ooh, shots out, rest in peace.
I'm not studying them embracing our culture. Y'all stay where y'all stay. We're gonna stay where we stay.
Agreed.
But at the end of the day, let our playing field be even with y'all playing field, and let's see.
Let
who come
everybody
out.
play.
They-
Let's say. But see, that's
Y'all
why they
ain't gonna
bombed.
come-
That's
y'all
why they
ain't gonna come
bombed
out
Black
on
Wall
top.
Street. When we had
They're
our
not
own
gonna-
black
they're never allow
businesses,
it.
when we had our own black banks, when we had our own
Can't take it.
everything,
They can't take
it was
straight
starting
from
to be. It was starting to be a threat.
They
So
can't
just
take it.
bomb it out
Exactly,
because
which they
it
gonna do
looked like
again.
they
They
was coming
can't
up
take
and
that.
rising above.
They know that we are the chosen people. They
And
like,
I'll tell you this, I'm not
We have
racist.
we
I
have
love all
invented
people.
everything that people live on. We have invented
Everything.
it's easy.
You know what I mean?
But we don't get credit for it
We never
sometimes.
will.
We don't get ready for it none of the time.
We'll get your
No.
credit for this country being built on our ancestors' back.
We
Some
can't
stuff
even-
like you can't deny that, cause you know Jack Daniels was built. That was invented by.
That black man.
Yeah,
of
but
course.
then
We
Jack
know who it
took it.
was. He didn't take it, but because he died. I mean, he died, and he
it
just
really
kept it
wasn't
going.
Jack Daniels.
but
It
he
was
created
another
it.
black man, and I can
Yeah,
elaborate
it
on
was.
it, y'all.
Absolutely.
But Jack took it and turned it to Jack
Oh,
Daniels.
absolutely.
So,
But he gave it.
all
He
we
did
want-
give that black man credit, though. He did. He gave him credit, though. He did. He didn't say that he did. He'll tell. He told the story. He was like, he died, but he took it to another level. But
he
he
took the recipe and
He
made
took
it
the
Jack
recipe, but
Daniels.
he said, but because the guy died, though.
He
Who
should
created
have
it?
named his name,
But you know
though.
what?
Yeah, he could have.
I want to say this.
That's true.
It is some good, how you say it? It's some good
Other
white- it's some good-
nationalities.
No, some good white people out there.
What about
And
other people?
good white
Chinese,
people.
No, I'm not
Asian.
going with
Good
that.
white people.
Because they can't, because they
Who are the
can't
good
be
white
out
people?
of it.
He said, "Can't be out of the
They
way."
came out of it.
Who's
But this
which
is
other
the
good
reason.
white people?
This is the reason why I say.
But I
Because
agree with that. I do.
I look at it like this. Like,
GWP. Shout out.
I look at it like this. This is the reason why I
Good
say
white
that.
people.
This is the reason why I say that. You know, my mom, straight from the country, all been in Alabama. You know, raised up on the farm, doing everything, slaughtering pigs.
That's
you know,
our people too.
Picking everything.
All black people.
I got you.
But at least we had
But-
land. Like he sound like they had land and
Yes, they had.
yeah,
I'm
everybody
talking
didn't have
about had it
it.
all. But this is the whole thing, right?
Mhm.
Like when my mom came to the city
Mhm.
and things like that, right? A white lady took her under her wing, right? Did
When
everything.
they like you, they'll help
did
you.
everything for my mom. This was like I had a white godmother. Like looked out for me.
And they
did,
never wrote that.
did everything. You know what I mean? Like when she retired, she gave my mom her job.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like
And that's
it
why
is-
I'm not racist.
It is.
I'm not.
It is some honest-hearted, good.
Cause I got some white friends.
GWP. That's
You know,
good.
Yeah, it is something out there. You know what I mean? But the thing is, when we have those and then we move into positions, we need to understand that we're in that position. We need to bring us up. But the thing is, one thing about our race, and
We
it's
hold
so
each other
sad,
down.
we hold each other down. We are
We're
crabs in the bucket.
scared that
Because
Reverend
we're worried
gonna get
about
some too.
we're worried about what you making
Yep.
and
Instead of
what
what
you're
you
doing.
make.
And you
What
might
you got?
have better than what I got.
Oh,
so I ain't
so
gonna.
can't
So
take it.
I ain't
You
gonna.
can't
And this one thing would be, if I know you can do a job better than me,
Let's
I'm gonna be
go.
like, hey, bro.
I need you on my team. I need you on my
Exactly.
team.
But
We
we don't have
We
that.
need
So
that.
how we
We
break
need
that
that.
cycle?
We
How we
need
break
that.
that cycle?
We're not gonna break it.
It ain't gonna happen.
I agree.
We're not gonna break it.
Not in my
Not
lifetime.
in our lifetime.
I don't see
For the
it.
simple fact, we're not gonna break it because we allow these kids to do what they're doing now.
So chime in, people. I know we brought a lot to you.
Yeah.
How we always do. We talk about real life issues, bringing to you the only way we know how. The 3 underrated influencers. We got BS in the house. We want you to chime in. We want to know your thoughts. Hit that like button and subscribe.
Absolutely, man. Bringing you that culture therapy that you want, need, and desire. BS,
We're gonna give you the real. We're gonna give you the real shit. Once again, this is goddamn strictly BS. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I'm gonna give it to you real.
That's straight
so y'all
BS,
need
baby.
to really
Straight
chime
BS.
in.
Black
and see what's
Nori,
happening.
T-Lo, we'll see you when we see you, baby. If
Don't
nobody
forget to
else
look
loves
for Kicking It with Counselor Keisha.
Oh yeah, she got that.
soon.
Hey, and we got straight BS. He gonna do his own shit too.
Yeah. Kicking
All right,
It with
baby.
Counselor
We'll
Keisha.
see you when we see you, baby.
Check it out. Peace.
Peace.